Welcome to Latte with Lynda, Inner Work Friday, February Debrief. Well, look, all over the place are these blue feathers, and she has been relegated to a plastic bag. Absolute Rocky Horror Show. There you go. But it was marvellous, darling. Marvellous, marvellous, marvellous. And thank you to everybody who has been attending February. It's so funny. In fact, I was telling somebody about it this morning. I teach Bikram hot yoga on a Friday morning. And let's just say she was very excited to attend one of my classes. But she said, well, I've been to an Inferno hot Pilates class. I think that's what it was. But the music. She mentioned the music not being the best. So I said, look, so I showed her my playlist. That was enough to wow her. So hopefully she will attend one of my Inferno hot Pilates classes soon. Maybe the next open day. There is another open day on Sunday, the 2nd of March. 45-minute class. Now, the thing is, the 2nd of March is the launch of Marvellous. I know we're not there yet. It's very, very exciting. Let's just stick with February. For anybody who's just joining, welcome, welcome, welcome. February is my... now I start from November, December, January, February. So it's my 4th themed month because my themed month year begins in November with Planksgiving. And in Planksgiving, it's all about planks, clues in the title, and it's all about the core muscle. So you really build up tremendous core strength with the plank, with the exercises which are plank focused. Then we move on to glutemus, and in December we focus on the glutes. And my theory is focus on the glutes so you've got something to carry yourself literally, and you can carry your drinks on, everything on it. So we sorted out the core, we sorted out the glutes, and then in January we focus on the abdominal muscles. So you see what I'm doing, working through the body. So wonderful, amazing core, great glutes, fantastic abs, which then takes us to February, when of course, because we've done all of the work over the last 3 months, it means we're fabulous. And so we get to celebrate me, myself and I, just as we are. Fabulous. And it's called February. And all of the exercises are renamed. Tina Turner has always been an official name for an exercise in my class. And a Tina Turner is a plank, or a rolling plank to be precise. Because what I like to do with the planks is, and with my whole class, it's very much about a mindset shift. Change your mind, change your life. And so it's a way of showing the students who exercise and who work out with me how you are powerful beyond belief, and you can do far more than you actually believe. And so we play, and it's all about, and this is the key, it is that mindset shift, and it is really stepping in to that inner child. Remember that sense of fun, that sense of play that you had, where you would just run and run and run and play and play and play and play, and you go on, you go on and on and on, like you got some like everlasting battery inside of you, and it's that same thing. When your mind is kind of in that framework of can do, then you can do anything, and you can do more and more and more. And so it's all about how we use play and we use fun. Bread maker, that is, if you're wondering what that noise is. We use fun and play for our workouts, and it gets us going, it keeps us going, and we get to the very end with that sense of fun and play. And people leave. In fact, last night, Kerry on reception said, I don't know what you did to them, but they all left smiling. Well, I mean, they didn't have any choice. I mean, you've got to laugh at my jokes for a start. Because it's the only way you're going to get through. Because one of the things I say is smiling. Smiling is essential. First of all, face yoga nowadays is the thing that everybody's talking about. but it's always been a thing. Smiling is like Botox because you're exercising your muscles this way. And so these dingly-dangly big potentials don't happen. Have you ever seen a smiley person with a dingly-dangly face? You know, with these, no, it doesn't happen. It's just not possible because they've worked those muscles. Now, if you turn your smile into a laugh, 3 benefits. Number 1, you're working your abdominal muscles. Again, step back in time to that child who used to laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh. I remember laughing with my friends so much. And then the next day we'd be on the phone and we'd be laughing again and we'd be saying, oh my goodness, what happened yesterday? And then you remembered that joke and then you start again. And so you burn, you know, you really work those abdominal muscles. The other thing is, you are literally burning calories from that movement. You see those machines you get that vibrate, you stick them on your abs and you know, to work your abdominal muscles. There you go. So you're working your abdominal muscles, going to build great strength there. Just keep laughing, burning calories, and also that sensation that you get from the laugh, that thing, that trigger that it sends to the brain. It's like chocolate. So there you go. Smiling, laughing, all great. So I use all of these things in the class so that we have a really good time. So back to February. All the exercises are themed. So this is how we can do the 5-minute planks, because we've shifted the mindset. We're playing, we're laughing, and we know that we are playing with our minds, literally. 5 minutes. And the planks are generally broken up into 30 seconds, but we don't stop. So we move from one to the other, to the next, to the next. So there's no kind of downtime in between. That downtime is that shift or that movement into the next position. And that tricks your mind into thinking, oh, it's a little bit of a break. So then it's almost like you get that second wind and that second release of energy. So this is how we roll, literally, with the planks, and this is how we play. So the exercises, let me take you through them. So we have RuPaul's. This was the first year I did February. I think I walked into a class and said, February, darling, this is February, and that was it. And then you've got to roll with it, haven't you? So RuPaul exercises, and I always say, RuPaul does not want any flex feet, point those toes. And we really work, you work the abs, but you also work the legs as well. So we've got RuPaul's. In the standing sequence, we come to Sean Paul's. So we've got RuPaul to Sean Paul. We've got the Tina Turns, obviously, in the planking sequence. Standing, so the Sean Paul's are squats. And it's a deep squat with weights, and then over the head, over the shoulder press. You can do it without weights as well, with or without weights. Then we've got the Obamas. Obama is once upon a time was known as a burpee, and when we get to Marvelous, the burpees get renamed again. But let's stay with February. So we've got the Obamas, which are burpees. And then we've got violas, which are inchworms. Then we've got lunges, we've got Madonnas, which are like a side lunge. And you kind of do an open stretch and press with the shoulders. And weights, with or without weights again. I think that's it. There may be more. Oh, no, Sammy Davis Jr.'s. Sammy Davis Jr.'s, which is like a jazz shoe shuffle squat position. It's great fun. I know, you're thinking crazy, but no, it's such fun, and the students do laugh. And in fact, so I was telling this woman today about the whole, it is a show, and I didn't say it was a show, but she said, oh my goodness, that sounds like a whole show. I said, it is. It's a whole performance. I leave everything on the mat. And this is why I teach so few classes, because I give it my maximum and my all in that 1 hour or 45 minutes, whatever the time is. And then I need to lie down and recover. And it really is like a performance. And you want to be in the right frame of mind for these classes. So that is February. Thank you to everybody who's been attending. Now, I am not here. I'm here now, but I will not be teaching tonight and Sunday because I've got some coaching with my coach. I don't even know what it is. I've signed up for it. It's all part of the whole experience that I am, the program that I'm on, the mastermind that I'm on. So it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So no teaching for now. So now that was leading me to something else. So yeah, so I'm not teaching. So actually, why I wanted to come on was this conversation with this lovely student today, and it was really to say to you, keep going. And it is all part of my motivational sense as well. Keep going. You are almost there. The point at which you wish to give up is actually your breakthrough point. I'll give you an example. In the classes that I teach, we do 30 seconds on. So it's 30 seconds of high intensity. What I find is that the students will go for 29 seconds and then they'll stop. So I know that they can go for one more second. They know they can go for one more second. That is their break. They're breaking through, but they're stopping. So it's the same thing. Whatever it is you're doing, and it's that bit where it just feels like, oh my goodness, I can't go on. It feels too hard. That is the breakthrough point. That means you've gone from the comfort zone and you are breaking through into the magic zone. Keep going. I guarantee it is far less effort and energy than you actually believe. You are creating a story for yourself. I can't go on because, but it is literally that, a story. That one more second, that one more step, that one more push is what you get to do now. And the reason I mentioned that, because I was talking to a student, and we were talking about acting actually, because I was talking about, yes, I'm taking the show to Broadway, to Hollywood. Oh, and we even talked about to the carnivals as well, and to Vegas. James mentioned Vegas, so we're really getting into the spirit of this. And the subject came up of a friend of the student who's an actor, who he's not getting any work, and I think is at the point of giving up. And I believe they are at their breakthrough point. It feels like there's no hope. And I feel this because they have created something and they have presented it to networks, or I don't know who they've presented it to, but it has not yet been picked up. And I say yet, they feel that that's it, it's done, it's a disaster. But I feel your energy has gone into this beautiful creation, and keep going, because you're going to break through. And there are so many ways to deliver this thing that you have created. I mean, you could just go off piece, just go social media, start doing skits on social media. Now I know the student said this person is not from the funny point of view, a little bit serious, that was the word. But there is a way. There is absolutely a way for you to get this out there. Look at it again. Fresh pair of eyes. Don't worry about other people not picking it up. I mean, look at Oprah. What did they say to Oprah? Oh, you'll never make a presenter. Best presenter in the world. How many viewers, or how many things? What has she achieved? So do not listen. And it's one person. One person, or wherever you've sent it, has not picked up. Think about all of those authors and those creators who have created and created and created and sent things out here, there and everywhere. I'm trying to think, there was somebody who said that they sent out something like 13 or 14 manuscripts before one was picked up. 13 or 14. So your one thing that you have created, that I know you have put your heart and soul into, and it is worth it, has not been picked up yet. Time for you to revisit, I say. A little bit of motivation. So that is my motivation for you. Keep going. That point that you feel now you want to give up is actually your breakthrough point. And you are going from the comfort zone, and you're in a space that's so uncomfortable. And the voice in your head, the ego, is telling you that you're a failure. You're not. You're about to break through. Ego is simply fearful of that success, but you deserve it. So keep going. There was more I wanted to say, but Let's finish this strong, as I say in my class. Finish this strong, no warbling, and let's pull a card. Very excited. I'm making bread yesterday, so I made bread yesterday. There, come on. I might not even have told you. I think it's up on my socials, on my socials, on my stories, and the bread was delicious. What I did was I let it cool, and then I couldn't resist. So it was cool, and then I put butter on it, and the butter just melted. It was absolutely divine. And I ate it with salad and homemade soup. Remember the chicken broth? I made quite a hearty quantity of chicken broth from the previous fast, and I will be making more chicken broth for the next fast. And I may well film that. Let's have a little process and session and event around it. Right. Oh, let's just take the first card I've seen. And once again, I'm very sorry to say that the reverse thing isn't there. And I wonder if I'm not going to press that thing, because the other day I pressed the thing, and for whatever reason, my live cancelled instead of saving. So I didn't have a record of the live, and I'd done a load of cooking as well. I'd cooked roasted peppers for you. Right, okay. So it says, I'll show you anyway, because I know some of you may well like the back to front thing. Me, I don't. I like the colours. If we get stuck in a feeling, it is useful to look at the question of what we think we have accomplished by hanging on to it. So this is all about separating the thought from the emotion. And this is what I'm doing with the new coach, my new coach. Very, very important. I haven't actually started the work yet. Today's the day I'm going to dip into the materials. We will almost always find that we have a fantasy, that it will have some effect on some other person and change their behaviour or attitudes towards us. Oh, I've been there. You know, when that person's done that thing and you think, right, I'm going to do this thing. Or you've got in your head that, they're going to be impacted by something you do or you think. It's that fantasy. If we let go of that, we become willing to surrender the feeling itself. We will almost always find that we have a fantasy that will have some effect on that person and change their behaviour or attitudes towards us. We've got to let that go. Let it go. If you let that go, we become willing to surrender the feeling itself. So the feeling that you're feeling, if you can let go of that fantasy, that feeling, just let it go. Let it go. That's all I'm saying on that note. So it's Inner Work Friday. On the one hand, I'm saying keep going. On the other hand, I'm saying let go. So let go of the story that is, let go of the story that is stopping you and blocking you and making you feel that what you have created is not good enough, because it is good enough. And then keep going with that thing. If you've taken the action, that is. If you haven't taken the action, that's another story altogether, and I'll do another thing on that, but not today. So keep going in whatever you're doing, because it is amazing, and let go of the story that's telling you that it's not, because it is amazing and the world requires it. In fact, we are waiting right here, right now, with bated breath. Soul Tribe, you are amazing. Well done. Marvellous, marvellous, marvellous. I see you, I hear you, I feel you, I get you, I've got you, I love you. Have a wonderful day. Sending lots of love. Bye.